Part 2, IT doesn't copy you. I stopped pretending this was a psychological issue. Sleep deprivation doesn't explain shared footage. Stress doesn't create videos in other people's apartments. And dreams don't leave timestamps. Something was following me. But worse, it wasn't just following. It was learning. The pattern. I spent the next day doing one thing only, analyzing. Dates. Times. Locations. Who was nearby? Who wasn't? And then I saw it. Every single video was recorded when I was emotionally isolated, not just physically alone. The first one. Right after I cut my family off completely. The second. After I blocked my brother. The third. After I ignored my mother's message. That thing didn't appear when I was alone. It appeared when I severed a bond. Like it was waiting for space. The old email. At 2 a.m. unable to sleep, I searched my inbox. I don't know why, instinct, maybe. I typed my last name into the search bar. Buried under spam and forgotten newsletters was an email from 7 years ago. Subject line, you asked about the recordings. I never remembered opening it. The sender was an address with no name. Just numbers. The message was short. It doesn't copy you, it replaces you when you no longer feel owned. Family ties weaken it. Independence feeds it. If you're seeing this, you're already too far. My hands were shaking. 7 years ago I was still living at home. Still dependent. Still controlled. Still safe. My father's confession. I did something I swore I wouldn't. I called my father. He answered immediately, like he'd been waiting. Before I could speak, he said, "It's awake, isn't it?" My throat went dry. "You know," I said. Silence. Then a sigh, heavy, tired, old. "We didn't steal your money just for your brother," he said. "We thought if you lost everything, it might stop." I couldn't breathe. "Stop what?" "The thing that watches," he said quietly. "The thing that comes when one of us starts pulling away." I felt cold. "You're telling me you destroyed my future because of a thing?" "No," he said. "We did it because when your grandfather got rich, he disappeared." My heart started pounding. "He cut us off," my father continued. "No contact. No money. No answers. And then?" I asked. "And then your grandmother started seeing him," he whispered. "Standing in corners. Watching her sleep. The rule they never told me." My father finally said the words that changed everything. "It doesn't follow people," he said. "It follows bloodlines that break hierarchy. If one generation rises too far above the rest. Financially, emotionally, socially. Something balances it, by replacing them. That's why we never wanted you to leave," he said. "Why we kept you dependent. Why we took your money. So you tried to drag me down," I said. "Yes," he replied. "Because if you don't belong to us, you belong to it." The last video. That night, my phone rang. Unknown number. I answered. It was my own voice. Calm. Familiar. Confident. "You understand now," it said. "Stop," I whispered. "You wanted freedom," it continued. "You wanted to own no one." The call ended. A new video appeared. This one wasn't from a corner. It was filmed from inside my eyes. I watched myself walking through my apartment. Opening drawers. Touching my things. Smiling. Then the camera turned to the mirror. And I wasn't alone in the reflection. 2 versions of me stood there. One terrified. One completely calm. Text appeared on the screen, "One of you has to stay." The choice. I haven't slept since. I stay around people. Lights on. Noise constant. But it doesn't matter anymore. Because now I know the truth. It doesn't need darkness. It doesn't need sleep. It only needs the moment you decide. You own no one. And I already stopped running. That was the first real decision I made. Not toward my family. Not toward the thing. Toward myself. If it wanted a choice, I would make it on my terms. The truth about staying. I went back to my parents' house. The place I swore I'd never step into again. It looked smaller than I remembered. Like something that had already lost its power. My father was waiting for me at the table. Older. Thinner. Afraid. You came back, he said. No, I replied. I came to end it. He didn't ask how. He already knew. The one who stays, he said slowly, loses everything they built.